Hi, welcome back. Another important session regarding invoice list dates. So for invoice list, I have already done exclusive video with some scenarios and factoring discount you can able to find in advanced sections of your learning in the same course. But what exactly the invoice list? Let's try to understand this. So let's quickly go to the BP. Okay. So click on start. So let's try to choose sales and distribution role for this customer. So here is the place. Last video, we had a discussion about invoice dates as part of BP master data. And this is invoice list date means, for example, you have created certain invoices for a customer around some 50 or 100 or 200 or 300 invoices. So all those invoices can be created as a single list, and for that, some companies will give offer like 0.5% or 0.2% or 1%, maximum up to 1%. They will give uh, uh, a discount on invoice net value settlement. For example, it's supposed to be the net value will be like $10,000 on that 1% means it's a huge, but still I'm telling either $100 or something like that. They're giving discount actually. Okay, that's fine. So invoice list, when it's supposed to be in a month, like you have a 31 days. If it is February 28, 29 days, so on a specific date, they would like to accumulate all the invoices which is got created last 30 days or 15 days, 20 days on a specific date. So all can be combined into single invoice and it will be triggered to the customer. Okay, this is something different. All invoices, when it is supposed to be billed, that's what it is talking about. This is after billing, all invoices can be accumulated and sorry, not accumulated, cumulated values of all invoices, net value plus tax. Maybe they will give discount, they might not give discount. Okay, so let's before going ahead, I would like to request you, this is my Udemy forum. Here I do the serious discussion. Currently, my ECC course 115 hours. If you'd like to learn idoc, this is the course. And apart from that, a few useful courses available at my end for real time. I specifically request you, please subscribe this course. This is currently 71.5 hours with 250 lectures. I'm just trying to add this field discussion also over there. So BP Master Data exclusively available in YouTube, but you will have a lot of content available related to S4HANA learning available in my Udemy forum. This price, don't worry about that. It varies in a week's time, some 400 to 600 rupees. You can try if you want later also, no issues. Okay. So what I would like to tell actually about this course. Let me try to open up this course. It's continuously get updated. If you look at this, so around 63 sections. Okay, in this you can able to see this. This is invoice correction required, and invoice dates also will be there somewhere in the billing section. You can able to find it out in detailed manner. Let's try to understand this, how exactly it works, invoice list at a transaction level quickly. So I'm not going to maintain any date. Okay, so let's go back to the previous discussion. Okay, scale. So this is what we have defined the factory calendar. Either we can able to define different calendar or else we can able to reutilize this. So let's come here. Um, so it should be case sensitive. Okay, no problem. Let's select this ID and filter. So this one is ours. Okay, so I said that. So let's go to the special rules. And if you look at this, let me try to so this is always it is going to choose the second. Okay, second of every month it's supposed to be generated. Okay, so let's try to modify this, come back. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's try to open in change mode. Okay, Again, have a selection, and let's try to do it this one. Okay. So this is this one. Okay. Let's double click. Okay. And this is what we have chosen. So what you can able to do is I just would like to generate it's like 30th of every month. Okay. This is 30th. So this is 31st. Okay. So this is maybe 28th. Let's put it. Let's try to save this. So month end, all invoices can be accumulated and it will be created. Okay. That's what the expectation is all about. Okay. So let's try to do one thing. Naturally, we'll create one invoice. So what I would like to do is let's go to the PP first. Okay. So I'll just wanted to show you small difference. So I can able to reutilize it, but when it comes to analysis, it will not work. Let's try to do it. Don't do this one. We'll take the PCA data or something like that. And accumulation will date. We take this one. Okay. So now let's go to the VA01. Let's try to save some for 3 or 4 invoices. Okay. So let's put it INV1. Okay. So let's try to take some quantity. Good. Okay, let's try to do the delivery. So no problem. We'll choose some other date. So let's do the picking. All good. So PCI. Okay. So generally what happens, I have done the PCI today, right? Today is what? 6th December. It is taking the same thing. Okay. I'll show you something here. Let's try to create one more invoice. So this is invoice 2. So let's try to create a delivery. Let's do the PCI and now do the bill. So this date, probably I'll just try to change. This is the invoice. Assume that it is got created somewhere 14th of this month. Okay, let's save this. Okay, this 305, 304, it is got created, right? Let's try to create one more invoice. So this is invoice third. So I'm just creating with the different quantities also for your understanding. Okay. Let's try to do this. PCI, VF01, press enter. This again, I'll try to change the billing date. So I have my own choice, right? Let's save this. Okay. One more, the final one. 4 invoices, we'll take it. So invoice, as per invoice list date, it's supposed to be created by month end. That's what it is, the target actually. So let's now 3042 to 307. Okay. So this is, so now let's go to the transaction for creating invoice list. So I have created all invoices. I don't want to settle down invoice by invoice. Single invoice, I don't want to settle down. All invoice put together, boss, tell me the total. I would like to settle down. Such case, we're using invoice list. You remember the word invoice list. List is means list of invoices. Okay. So this is 6 and this is 5 and this is 4. Okay. So generally LR is the document type. So for invoice list, I have already discussed in ECC and S4 also. Specifically, I have discussed including factoring discount. That is the separate session. You can able to find it out. But this session is exclusively to discuss this field. Now look at this. Okay. So so you got a totals. Okay. totals of all these, right? So let's try to save this. Okay, all these are the billing dates. Okay, so let's try to save this. So now go to VF22. Okay, press enter. This is the invoice list which is not created, right? So what is the date it has taken? Okay, so invoice list is 12/14/2024. Why this invoice list date it has taken? Let me try to observe. Scan. So let's go to the factory calendar and change. So let's take this. Let's try to filter. This is case sensitive again. Yeah. Let's select this and filter. So what is the date we have chosen? So all good. Okay. Let's go to the special rules. Oh, we forgotten to change the date here. That's why it is taken this date. So initiated date it has taken since it is wrong. So we'll create. Okay. Now save this. Now let's do one thing. Let's go to VF11. Let's try to, I'm just canceling this invoice list date. Okay. On top of it, now let's go to VF01. Let's try to create one more time with the same. See, the only thing is that start date, I forgotten to change it actually. Oh, so no, not create bill VF21. I need to take. Okay. So 5, 6, this 3 is okay. So let's execute it. What it is saying. Already been created. Okay. So let's do one thing. Let's try to create one more cycle. Okay. It won't take much. So I'm taking this invoice. This is by quantity. So let's try to do the delivery. So what is this invoice? This invoice is 12 actually. Okay, it starts from 12 actually. Now whatever the invoices I'm creating. So fourth I'm created now. Let's create the third. So let's try to quickly do the delivery. See, only starting date, I forgotten to modify it. That's why it has taken the initial date. But our objective is it has to take the month end, right? So this is fine. Now let's go for one more invoice. Okay, let's try to change some dates for these two invoices. Instead of this is 19th. Okay. And let's go for the final invoice. So quantities, it doesn't matter. I'm just taking whatever you want for this scenario. So let's make it another date. This one. So VF21. So 15 and the next one is 14. and next one is 13, and next one is 12. Okay, let's try to execute. So now you can able to see this, the date, what it has given. Previously, what happened, like, so the date is the first date it found as a 30th for all these invoices. The December it is got created. So previously it got splitted because we have a different starting dates. Okay, that's what it is happened. Now you can able to see this. All the four invoices got accumulated. Here there is something called factoring discount. How it will be calculated in pricing procedure. That I have already covered in my what I would say S4 HANA learning, or else you can able to find exclusively complete pricing on S4 HANA screens with very good presentation. This is what S4 HANA sales pricing concepts. You can able to try it. This is very good course. Don't worried about these kind of ratings and all. Okay, if you wanted to learn, okay, how am I explaining? You can able to find in YouTube and other Udemy courses. Okay, I don't try to do anything imbalance course to course. You can try. This is one of my successful course. 2,000 students. 2000 plus students. That's why I have done this course for S4HANA with a little standard advanced concepts. You can give it a try. And if you really wanted to learn, you can subscribe my channel for other things. Okay. This is all about invoice list. Now you find it out, right? Which date it has taken. So 30th. So why it is taken 30th? Because it is considering invoice list dates for this customer in the BP. Okay. So you can able to maintain the same calendar if you want it. Okay. So it follows the invoice date when invoice supposed to be created. All the invoices when it to be accumulated, it will take on this date. Okay. This is all about invoice list dates. So this is the list of invoices, the values of the pricing, net value and tax all should be accumulated. Okay, so there is something called factoring discount that also we can able to try in detailed manner when we are really discussing about the actual concept of the invoice list. This is just field introduction I'm just giving to you. Okay, this is how the invoice list works. If you really like this video, please like it and subscribe it and share it to others also. So knowledge you cannot able to you should be grounded in life. You have to you cannot keep it everything with you. Okay, so I don't want to use any other word for your living, so just transfer the knowledge. It's good for you. If you really like this video, if you want these kind of videos, please like it and write some comments. Thank you so much. Have a great day.